Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Tessa Margaret. Today I'm going to be making lemon garlic pasta and lemon chicken. So these are my ingredients. It's kind of hard to see.
So what I was saying was, it was hard to
see
the ingredients because I was so far away from the camera.
Of angel hair
If you didn't understand what I was saying.
You can use any kind of pasta you want that's like long. Like you can use linguine. You can use this. You can use really any one you want. I'm using this Stop and Shop brand Rio Parmesan cheese, the shakeable one. I'm using this forrrelli, don't know how you say that, lemon juice. It's right there, lemon juice. I'm using chopped garlic. That's in this like can that's minced. I would recommend not to use garlic powder, but you can use garlic cloves. The recipe I'm using uses measure that out to be like a garlic cloves. It's the same thing if you want. So I also have this chicken. The chicken I'm using is perdue. The recipe I'm using does not use chicken. They just like have the plain pasta. But it does say if you want you can add like different things, but I've kind of put my own like twist on it on making this. So it's just perdue chicken. I'm probably gonna use the whole thing. This is about 1.4 pounds. A little bit more, but that's how much chicken it is. Oh yeah, and I'm also using this classico extra virgin olive oil. And then I'm using my phone for the recipe. You can just use what I do, but you can just have like your iPad or your iPod or your computer or something just set up watching me like make this if you ever want to make this at home. So the chicken I'm using is this Perdue chicken right here. So I'm just gonna come over here. In this pan right here, I'm just gonna put a little olive oil. Just a splash, just a little drop. I literally just put like a splash in. I don't really measure how much olive oil I put in. Now what you want to do is, you want to put your thing, you want to put this on to high just so you can heat up. Just want to let the oil heat up for a minute. Just give it like a quick minute to heat up. While my oil is heating up, I'm going to come over here. And I'm gonna open my chicken and start cooking my chicken to go in the pan. So I put the oil in the pan and I put the chicken on top, and now at first I put it on high just for a couple seconds to get the oil hot. And then I put the chicken in and then I turned it down to like 4. Well, my dial is a little different. Mine goes like high 8, 6, 4, 2, low. Low is like 1. I think maybe, I don't really know, but that's how my stove is. Like numbers over there. So I just turned mine to 4 and then put a cover on it. So you want to put a cover on it. My chicken was like almost completely like frozen solid. So I just put it in the pan. But once it starts to like cover it and then it starts to cook a bit, then in about 2 or 3 minutes you should just check your chicken. And if it feels like enough, like you can cut it, then that means that it's ready to be adding seasonings or to be flipped or something. I really just like made this at the last minute. But you can really, if you're like thinking about doing this for dinner at the night, I would recommend taking chicken out on your counter if you want to do that. Or you can, put it the day before and leave it in the fridge, and then a few hours before you can just take it out and it'll be ready. So right now I'm gonna take the cover off, and I'm using tongs because it's easy to flip the chicken. If your chicken feels a little frozen and it's been already like 5 minutes, I would recommend adding a little bit of water to help it kind of boil up and cook a bit. So my chicken, I just you can't really tell. I'll kind of see if I can flip it a little bit, but you can't really tell. I kind of cut it into strips. It was still pretty frozen, so I just cut it into little strips. And right now I'm just gonna add some garlic. I know in the beginning I said this was only lemon chicken. I'm making it lemon garlic chicken. I'm gonna take the cover off this and just add a spoonful of this. Not that much. I'm just taking this. I take a teaspoon and just add about a teaspoon. I was adding some more garlic to the pan and mixing it. I had about 2 tablespoons of garlic, maybe a little bit more. So after I put the garlic on, I just kind of flip my chicken. So you just keep on wanting to every minute or so, just keep on flipping your chicken and making sure chicken when it's not pink, that means it's cooked. When it's not pink in the middle or on the outside, that means it's fully cooked. So in my chicken, I just put about a little splash of lemon juice, and then in this pot for my pasta, I just filled it about halfway up with water and boil, and put it on high so it can boil. I'm gonna put it on high so it can boil. So I put it on high, and I'm gonna add a bit of sea salt. So that's on high and it's boiling. The water from the pasta boiling, and I added about 3 to 5 shakes. I don't really remember. 3 to 5 shakes of salt to it. So right now I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna check this to make sure it's not burning, and I'm gonna take the cover off. Keep the cover off. Oh, looks way it's burnt. So I'm gonna put it on low. I'm gonna take this cover off. So what I was gonna do was I was just flipping my chicken and taking the cover off, just flipping it, let it sit out without the cover on for a few minutes. So in this little pan right there, I'm gonna put a little oil and a little bit of garlic in it. So I'm gonna start putting this here. I'm gonna take this olive oil and I'm gonna put just a splash of it in here. Just a splash. It's not on yet, so I'm gonna wait it around. And then I'm going to take this garlic. So I was adding 2 to 3 spoonfuls of garlic to the white pan, but you can add as much garlic as you like. So my water for the pasta seems to be coming to a boil in maybe another minute or so for it to be done cooking. So right here I have oil and garlic, which is gonna go on top of the pasta. So on the second dot, which is between low and 2, so that's really like super low. That's like around a 1 maybe for the lowness. Sorry if you can't see me in this. I'm really bad. Sorry if you can't see me in this shot. I'm really bad at taking shots. And that's boiled. So I'm going to take my angel hair.
I was opening the box and pouring in my pasta. And I was showing you how I was pouring it in.
I just throw this all in. And then once the pasta's all in there, like it's all coated in water, you want to just turn this down. You want to just turn it down. I'm putting mine on like 4. You basically just cook your pasta based on the package of your pasta. Based on the package of your pasta. So, sorry if you can't see me because of that. But I have my pasta right here and I have my chicken right there. So I'm gonna take a plate and I'm going to take my garlic and olive oil and I'm gonna take it and dump it right in the pasta. I'm gonna use a utensil, just gonna put it in. And then I'm just gonna kind of give this a mix. Gonna give this a big mix. So I'm just giving mine a mix. Then I'm going to take this lemon juice and I'm gonna put about a splash. I put like I can't see my friend. But I'm putting a lot because I like mine really, really lemony. But if you like yours really lemony, then put a lot of lemon juice in it. That makes it more acidity, more sweet. If you like it that way, you can put more. If you like it more garlicky, you can put more garlic. If you like it more like greasy, oily, add more. It really just depends on like what you want. It really doesn't matter how you do it. So I'm just gonna put a splash. And it also depends on how much pasta you have. So I'm using about a pound of pasta. So you want to add like different amounts based on how much you like and how much pasta you have. So I just added about a splash, maybe 2 splashes. I'm going to give this a little mix. And then I'm going to take, I'm going to take about, I'm just going to take a little bit of this. Get this. So here's the final thing. I just put a little sprinkle of cheese on it, and I put 2 pieces or 3 pieces of chicken. And that's it. Bye! Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Turn on the notification bell in the upper right hand corner so you get notified whenever I post a new video. Peace!